The Lagos state government has clamped down on illegal estate development in the Epe corridors. And this started last week Friday and has continued to this present moment. You can find this information on the official website of Lagos State Government and also on the Instagram handle of the state. What does this mean for real estate developers and also investors of real estate in the state? This is what we'll look into today. I am Patrick, a Lagos Realtor. Welcome to this channel where we discuss topical issues that affect real estate in Nigeria. The first time seeing our content, you're very much welcome. Like our videos, subscribe to our channel, and also turn on your notification button so that each time we drop a new content like this, you will be the first to see. You can promote our videos and go through our past content, as they would help you make informed and wise decisions buying real estate anywhere in Nigeria. When we come back, we'll be looking at this new development in the state and what this means for the real estate industry in Lagos. Welcome back, everyone. Now, it's been series of gasbos experienced in the industry lately. Just last week, the news about the clamping down of some estates in the Epe corridors came to light, and I was in Epe on Monday, and I saw for myself um, what the development was. Um, so many estates are affected. In fact, so many estates are affected, right from Ibeju before Alaro. So many estates. Some were punctured, that is, the walls were defaced and broken, while others were left the way they are. So I could not really tell why some were punctured and others were left the way they have. But the truth is that this has happened um, along if you move down Lekki Ekpe Express Road down to Ekpe, down to K2, Igbodu, Shala and the rest, you would see all of this development. And Mulajo is also not spread out, so you'll see all of this development. If you go to the official website of the Lagos State Government, you will get this information, and you will see pictures of some of the estates that were affected, also on their Instagram pages. Looking at this development, one would infer from the information on the website that there are three basic reasons why the government clamped down on these estates. And, the information called them illegal estates. But these are the three basic reasons why this happened. First is that the requisite layout approval for those estates was not given by the government and was not gotten by the developer. So the layout of those estates was not approved. That is the first. The second is that there was no planning permit. There was no estate planning permit on this development. And lastly, the issue of fencing permit. Fencing permit was also not given to those estates. So let us take it one after the other. The first is the layout approval. It simply means that those estates that were sealed and clamped down do not have the right approval from the agency of government in charge of that. And this will mean that the government do not approve the layout of those estates, the infrastructure, they are not sure of the infrastructure put in those estates, and also to know how the demarcation of plots and the setting of the estate affects the overall environment in that particular locality. So that is that about the layout approval. Second is the planning permit. Now, before any estate is sited in a locality, there must be a permit given to that course. And this would mean that the government has to be sure that the siting of this estate fits into the regional planning, fits into the master plan of that particular development. They want to be sure that residential estates are developed on areas suitable for residential development. They want to be sure that industrial development or industrial estates are sited in areas meant for industry. And this is to cater for the well-being of every inhabitant in that particular area. And so they need for a planning permit. And lastly, the fence permit. Now, before any fence is erected anywhere in the state, there must be a permit from the government. If not, that fence can be pulled down. And this is the reason when you see people building newly, and you see Las Baka, Lagos State Building Control Agency, puts a council sign with some codes on the wall. This is because they've erected illegally, and that should not be. Every fence that is being erected must have a building or a fencing permit. This is for the government to be very sure that the right setbacks from the road, from high tension, from highways is appropriate. So that is that about that. Now, what does this mean for real estate developers? It simply means that for those estates that have been sealed and clamped down, they should do the needful. They have not gotten the right approvals. They should go forward to the government to get the right approval. And from the information on the website, they are also giving them the opportunity to do this in 90 days and use a 90 days amnesty from the 2nd of May down to July to make things right so that there will be no issues between the government and these private developers. Now, what does this mean for investors of real estate? Now, investors should not be worried because this is an issue that can easily be sorted out. It is just for the developers to do the right thing, submit the approvals, pay the monies required for those approvals, and make things right with the government. So investors should not be worried because most of these lands and these estates have C of O and also are free lands. And you should not be worried. Your lands are there, and it's just that every development must fit into the regional planning of the state. The government wants to be sure of every development that happens in the state, and they are right to be sure, and they are right to know about all this. Now, the only time you'll be worried is if you bought a land or an estate that is committed. And if you read through that information on the website, you will see there. They stated that some of these estates that were also sealed were built on committed lands. And this would mean that those estates are not approvable. So only if you bought into committed acquisition or committed land, that is when you cannot get approval on your estate. That is the only time you should be worried. Now, if you've done things right, if you've done your due diligence and bought them rightly, there is nothing to be worried about. I hope this information meets you well, and I hope you've gained value for your time. Until we see again, stay safe and keep investing in safe real estate. Conduct due diligence and do things rightly. For more information, for consultation, for questions, my number is on the screen. The link to my WhatsApp is in the description below. My email address is on the screen. You can always reach out to me for consultation and advice on real estate you can buy, safe lands, safe houses in Lagos, in Ogun, and all across Nigeria. And I'll be right here to give you that advice and help you in buying those safe properties. Until we see again, stay safe, keep investing in real estate, and